Flora, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be reacting to your requests for Request Mass. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically the time of the year where I try to react to as many of your requests as I can in the month of December. This is U-KNOW's Noir Film, Loco House Party. This is was recommended to me by Jordan Cavo. So sorry if I said that incorrectly, but I'm really excited to listen to more music from U-KNOW. He's such an amazing artist and performer that I can't wait to see what this is about. Let's go ahead and get started. Ooh. That transition though? Ooh. Oh. Ooh.
Loco, baby, it's fire, it's fire. Loco, baby, it's fire. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
Loco, baby, it's fire. 오늘 밤. Loco, baby.
They're like, why did you interrupt our jam, dude? Oh, that cool part in the background. It's really nice. Okay, so good. So I realized while I was watching this that this is actually there's more to this. So this is like a film. So that's the first one that came up, but we have the all of them together. So I'm gonna keep this, but I'm gonna go do now I'm gonna go back to the first one. I'm just gonna do a little bit brief commentary on all of them so that we can see the whole thing. So I'm excited for that. But while I'm at it, for House Party, what I absolutely loved about this is I love how the escalators kind of being like a fun place to like do something related to like a dance video. Obviously this is like an MV and everything, but I just think it's really cool like incorporating different kind of ways to go about what you're doing within that. I just really like that. I like the back and forth from kind of like this reality to the house party. That was really fun, and especially like some people were like, what are you doing? Like, why are you dancing over there? I really thought that was funny. And then I really liked, what was it? Go, go, da, da, do, go. That part, really, really nice. And I loved how the chorus was coming in, with like, hey. I was like trying to figure out how to say that. All of My People was so pretty. There's something that's just so beautiful about U-KNOW's voice. I think, you know, because TVXQ, they're like such power vocalists, all of them. It's just really nice to hear them sing. So I'm gonna go listen to the first one now. This is the Noir Film Need You Right Now. Let's see how different this is. I'm really excited.
Hey, you know, 다들 끊임없이 변해가는 걸.
Pretty.
I know, 변치 않기를 더 소망하는 걸. 시작도 하기 전에 끝을 걱정하지. 확신을 매기 전에 의심을 갖는 매일. 영원할 수 없기에 영원을 소망해. 그렇다면 대신 난 I need you right now.
Ooh! That's so pretty. I love the coming in and out of the like pencil graphic too. Ooh, pretty little harmony. I love U-KNOW's voices down here and up here. Very nice. So pretty. Okay, first off, the production value of this, so nice. I love how, just the way the pencil kind of drawing came in and out. I really, really enjoyed that. And I also really loved the feeling of the song. I loved how it was kind of like more in the, chest voice of U-KNOW. And then on top they layered higher vocals, so it was like you were getting double the fun. And I don't know, I think like this, so like that was such a good song. I feel like this is gonna be like one of those cases where you have a really interesting way about each song that comes out, and it's just gonna be really fun to listen to and hear those differences. So I really, really loved and enjoyed this song, especially like I said, the chest voice of U-KNOW. So next one is La Rosa featuring Shin Yeun. So let's go ahead and see what this one's about. Ooh. I love how all the styles have been so different too. U-KNOW's really good about being moody. He's good at being fun too, just... we need actor, U-KNOW, I think sometimes. I'd love to see that. Ooh, I like that silence. I love the guitar parts. Oh, I say that and then they took them out. I love the style of this too. Pretty. I love that. Their voices really match. Oh, there's the guitar again. Ooh, what a pretty... I meant to say pretty image, but then I got swept away by their vocals. The fact that the songs are like around 2 minutes makes me so sad. But at the same time, I like how we're getting a difference in every single song. The MVs are so different from each other. I loved the simplicity of this song. The simplicity of the MV. I like how it had them, you know, by each other, but not in the same place. And I don't know, I just like the way that that was filmed. Their voices went really well together. I loved the little influence on the guitar, Spanish influence for La Rosa. And then I also loved just the beat. The beat was so interesting to listen to. And I like the part was like da 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 da. Like that was just a really pretty part. So I really, really enjoyed that. So next we got to go to episode 4, which is Time Machine. And I'm really interested to see this. So so short too. Let's get started. Ooh. This reminds me of it. The outfits remind me of TVXQ. Oh, now they don't. Interesting. Whoa. That was really cool. I wish it was longer though, but I'm wondering if these are just like little bits. You guys have to correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know. I'm trying to see if I'm missing any other ones. Okay, so I think that's all from the Noir film. Let me see. Let me just look it up, because I did not realize this. I was like, I missed something. I think though, every single Noir song, like album that I've ever reacted to or listened to, I've absolutely loved. Because I'm thinking like right off the bat, when I think of Noir, I think of BAP's album Noir, and it's so good. Okay. So it looks like there's 2 other tracks, and I'm going to put those in a separate video. There is Eeny Meeny, that was done as a separate digital single, and then Thank You looks like that was the MV. So I'm definitely going to react to those, but in a separate video, because this is getting too long. Overall, what I've really liked so far about Noir and this kind of filming strategy is that you get to see so many different sides of U-KNOW, and I really love that. Actually, I love this kind of like presentation of an album, because I love the visual aspect alongside the music, because I'm such a music person that sometimes it's really nice to have that visual aspect as well. It kind of gets you into the feeling of the song a little bit more, at least for me it does, and I really enjoy that. So I definitely am excited now that I've listened to this, because I think I mentioned this when I did my last reaction to U-KNOW, is that I hadn't actually listened to most of his solo music. I mostly just listened to TVXQ. So you guys recommended a lot of different things for me, and this is one of them. And so this makes me really excited to dig deeper into U-KNOW's solo career, because this music is more my style, whereas the last couple of songs that I reacted to, I liked, but I wasn't like a huge fan of them. But this album, I'm obsessed. Let's go. Like, and that's one of the reasons that I always ask for recommendations and ask from you guys, like, what do you guys recommend, since this isn't really my thing, because I want to know from you guys, because you guys know like his solo music best. I know some TVXQ stuff, but I don't really, like I said, I didn't really react to his solo music. I didn't look into it. So I had no idea of what to do next. And that's where you can find something that you absolutely love by just talking to people and getting to know people about their music taste and things like that. And that's one of the reasons that I love being able to react to your recommendations, because then I discover so much amazing music. And like I said, I feel like anything named Noir I'm gonna love. there's a I can't remember of like any other ones besides BAP right off the top of my head, but I know there are some. I'm just so horrible at names, and I have so many groups up here, it's freaking crazy. I really enjoyed this. Thank you so much for the recommendation. Like I said, I will come back and react to those other two since they were digital single. They were done separately from like this film style, so I definitely will be reacting to those soon. So tell me what you guys thought. What was your favorite out of the four? I definitely think, for me, it's kind of a tie. I really liked Need You Right Now and La Rosa. I felt like those were just my style, but I loved House Party too. Such a fun, like, upbeat kind of thing. Time Machine, I think, was probably my least favorite, but I still thought it was like really interesting of U-KNOW to do that, because it reminded me of TVXQ. So I think that was a really interesting part on his for him. So like I said, what else do you want me to react to in Christmas? And I request mas, sorry. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.